name is Katie. I put together a list for you if you're a brand new mom and someone is hosting a shower for you. That's always wonderful to do, even if you're not a brand new mom. Moms, even on their 5th child, may still need a baby shower. But let's say you're brand new to this and you need to put together a registry. Well, who do you use? What's the best store? What items should you put on there? Every single store that you go to has their own list of ideas for you, but that's not always the most helpful thing. What's really helpful is if you have a friend who's super experienced who can go through the process with you. So if you don't have someone like that, I'm here to help you. I've done this for my first 2 boys, doing it again for the next one coming up. And I've done a lot of baby lists for moms who were expecting their first child who didn't know what to get, and I help them customize a list just for their needs. So this is for new moms. This is also for moms who are more holistically minded, who want as many natural products as possible, avoiding as many toxins as possible. And also for practical moms who don't want to be wasting their money on things that don't work well or that are just frivolous. So that's what I want to do for you. This is things that I would put on my list if I was a brand new mom doing this all over again. Many of the things you're going to see on the list I have used for each and every baby, so it's been wonderful to continue to have them. So I'm going to go over in detail with you some of them, and the other ones are self-explanatory. Put in the description why I chose them and what they mean to me. So without further ado, because it is quite a list and there's a lot of categories here, let's get to it. All right, welcome to Babylist. This is the very best registry I have ever found online, and it is amazing how versatile this is. This will accomplish everything you could ever want to accomplish in a registry. Because the amazing thing about this is, like they say, you can put anything on your baby registry from any store. That means if you put something on here for, let's say, Babies R Us or Target, people can order online through your list, or they can go to the store. And you can also get really versatile. You can pull anywhere from the internet, which makes this absolutely wonderful. So you can go to a remote site for that one item that you really, really would love to have and put that customized item onto your list. Just make everything exactly the way you want it. And if you scroll down here, you can see that you also get a welcome box from them, which is really nice. Now I have made a kind of generic baby list for you. So we're gonna go to that one. New Holistic Mom. These are items that if I didn't have any baby items right now and I am expecting my child in 2 months, what would I say that I would really desperately want on my registry? So I have those things that have been tried and true throughout my last 2 boys. I know that I absolutely love these and I would want to have them again if I didn't have them already. And there are also items on here that I don't have and that I would love to have. These are things that I see coming. They're making new improvements all the time, so that's really fantastic. So the idea to this registry is you're going to be able to go through this. You can type in babylist.com/new-holistic-mama. Pull this registry up. You can click on each individual item. It'll take you to the store. You can start your own baby list, and anything that you see on here that you want, just click on it to open it up in another tab and then add it to your baby list. As you can see up here, I have an add to baby list button, and that function comes along with this. So once you set it up, that comes with it. Also, you see how easy it is to customize the name of your baby list. I also want to show you what it looks like as a guest. So when your guests are coming, they're going to see this. So you can see here what basic thing that you can put at the top. You can put a greeting. You can tell people, oh, my nursery theme is gray and green. Whatever it is that you think that you want your guests to see right off before they start scrolling down, you can put that up at the top here. And then they will come down. They'll be able to click on things, give this as a gift. You can see how many are needed, if there's 1 or more. It'll take them right to the store to complete their purchase, and it'll also confirm it here. So that if you're reviewing your registry, because you get a discount as your due date approaches, if you're reviewing your registry and you think, oh my goodness, I really need 1 or 2 items before the baby arrives, nobody has gotten them for me, I'd like to get them, you wait for your discount to apply and you can purchase it yourself because you can see what was purchased already and what is left to be purchased. So all gifts, available gifts, reserved and purchased gifts. So let's go back here. And let's say I want to add something to my list. I'll show you how easy it is. And you can go to even a website like Etsy. And believe me, you can even go to a place like eBay and put something on your list. Just know that if it's a timed item, that item might time out while people are still looking at your registry. So you're going to need to re-add it and get something going there. So let's say I wanted to get this item, this fabric. I would just come up here now that I have it selected and click Add to Baby List. Now, not always does it enter in the price, especially if it's variable, because you have a length option. So at that point, you would type it in yourself. Usually it'll update it automatically if there's only one price. So then you can put it in what category you would want it. This was, say, something I was doing for nursery and decor, and I could say 2 yards. Yards, spell it right. 2 yards. And you can customize it that much. It's really, really great. You can also select which image you want and then hit Add to Baby List. All right, so you saw just how easy it was. You can go to the website of your choice and add an item just like that. Now, every single item in here, I have put a description if I felt that it would be helpful to you as to why I chose these items, because you will be pretty much overwhelmed with options out there. The nice thing is you get to organize these items into categories, and Babylist will also give you hints on what you might be needing, but I wanted something a little bit more specific for you because they're going to pull up what's the hottest and the trendiest right now. But hey, the newest thing out there may not be the best thing out there. And I have found that too many times to be true. So what actually works? What would a mom say even after 6-7 years? I would still use that item more than I would use something that just came out. And that's what I wanted to put on here for you. So you could get even as specific as teething beads. And why might those be important? You can look at this and see, hey, why would she put these on the list? And would this be something that I want? So you have general, baby gear, transportation. You can also ask for straight up cash. You've got clothes and accessories, feeding. Go down here, bath time. It really helps you think about what you might want to add on there. Diapering, nursery and decor, health and safety, toys and books, for the village, takes the village, helps and favors, and for the parents. So let's go back to the main list and scroll down. Let's see if there's anything on here that would need a little bit more explanation. Well, here's one right here. This swing right here is the swing that I have, and I absolutely love it because of the versatility. It's battery operated as well as you can plug it in. That really helps, especially for traveling. This seat right here disengages very easily from the whole system, so you can pick up your baby in the seat, or you can place the seat somewhere and then put your baby in it. So you can take your baby outside with you while you're gardening or something like that. That makes it pretty much 2 products in one. The other nice thing is while it plays music and soothing nature sounds, you can put it in the swing this way and it'll rock your baby back and forth like this. But you can also pick up the seat and put it back in the swing facing the other way, and now your baby is being rocked from back to front. So if your baby prefers one over the other, that really helps here, and it has adjustable speeds and everything. Really fantastic. Now, why I gave this extra explanation is because it's incredibly difficult to find. It's not being made anymore, so you can find used ones, but I wanted to show you all the features of that one, why I loved it. So if you see something comparable, you'll know what to look for. So you're not just going to go looking for a generic swing like a lot of people do. They look for one that matches their decor, which is great. But think about the features that may be useful, because some babies are pretty picky on what they like and what they don't like. So something that gives you more options will help you with that, and you won't have an unused product sitting in your home. So I love this right here because we do co-sleeping, and this is safe for inside the bed. No one's going to roll on top of the baby over a bar like this. This is also something you can put beside the bed if you have something like a huge steamer trunk, for example. Something stable and much wider than that, you can have the baby right beside your bed. So there's a lot of versatility there as well. I put some things on here that you may find something that's even better, but this car seat that transitions throughout the stages of your child's life seems to me a lot more economical and better than the other ones. There are a lot of car seats like the Graco one that click in and out of the car, and you can just pick up your baby in the car seat and carry them, pop them into the stroller type thing. If that's your lifestyle, that's great. That really puts a lot of wear and tear on my shoulder and my back. So I've chosen not to do that. Plus, I do a lot of baby wearing before we get to the stroller stage. I don't put them in the stroller until they're able to sit up on their own. So that's my personal choice, and I wanted to share that with you so you can see that there are different options when you're looking at car seats. Know what you want to do and pick the best one for you. I did pick the Graco stroller system as an option to show you because of the sturdiness of these strollers. I have been in and out of so many airports, and they do not treat your strollers very gently. I have taken my stroller on hiking trails, bumpity over rocks and roots and everything, and they have held up remarkably. And also there's an incredible amount of storage space. So, and you've got canopies that you can put over your baby to provide shade. It's just been really versatile, and I love how it's held up over the years. So that's a brand I know it's not going to break down on you. But if you're somebody who's a runner, for example, you may want to get a running stroller type thing. So let's scroll down here. This is one that, yes, I put an explanation on it, but I just want to reiterate. You definitely want these for your newborns. It makes it so much easier. And with little teeny infants, they're going to be making a mess of their clothes so frequently. Sometimes you'll go through 4 outfits in 1 hour and you'll be just blown away. How did this happen? They're leaking out one end or the other, and it's faster than you can get to it, and the outfit is soiled. So you always want to have extra outfits, and you also want something that's easy to deal with. You don't want 10 million snaps or all these little pieces to outfits, especially for something, if you're not going out and about and you don't want something fancy all the time, you want something that you can work with. So a gown is perfect for that. These little folds right here at the shoulder make it so you can pull the gown down. So if there's a mess on the bottom, you don't have to pull the mess up over your baby's head. You can pull the gown down. In the middle of the night, you want to change a diaper? Super easy. You just pull this elastic up, change the diaper, and pull it back down. And they have little cuffs. Some of these don't come with it, so be checking when you're looking. Make sure you have the fold over cuffs because that prevents your baby from scratching themselves. So really great there. I don't have specific swaddle type blankets, the ones that snap into place type thing, because I really think that the versatility of a swaddler like I put above is just better. It takes such a little amount of time to learn how to swaddle properly, and something like this that is stretchy and big enough that will grow with your baby is the best option that I've ever found. So down here again, more items that I've seen specifically to those brands that have absolutely worked the best. These little booties actually stay on, so that's great for the colder months. And here's an item that I don't have that I do plan on getting. Fantastic, because I never realized when I was a first-time mom that when you're feeding your baby on one side, you're producing milk on the other side, whether you like it or not, and that wastes a lot of time and a lot of milk because it's leaking into whatever pad you're using and could possibly leak out and stain your outfit. So the last thing you want to do is have to change your outfit as well after feeding your baby. So this can really help with that. These are the best nursing pads I've ever found. Oh my goodness. And especially when you're first starting out breastfeeding, you need all the help that you can get. And having anything that's abrasive or is not wicking the moisture away is just a waste of time. Those disposable pads are horrible. It looks like something easy and convenient, and they are nasty. They trap moisture in. No good, in my opinion, at all. These ones are so superior, and you definitely want to get the upgrade for these to make sure they're as soft as possible. And you can get any breastfeeding frock that you want. I love this lady's designs because they're so stylish. They make you look like you're wearing something very pretty and fashionable, and it's not the typical looks like a blanket with a tie over it. And it has that piece of wire right there that's built into it, so like sewn right in, so you can open it up at the top and see your baby, also provide more airflow. At the same time, they're all lightweight because they're made in Arizona, and people who are in Arizona understand that you need something lightweight. Most moms don't know that you qualify for a free breast pump, and a lot of moms, I've noticed, because I was one of them, never even thought about it because I thought, I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. I'm going to exclusively breastfeed. I don't need to pump. Well, or you may think, I'll pump later when the baby's a little bit older and I want to go out on a date with my husband. That's usually not how things work. We think that's how things are going to work, but experienced moms know better. You will absolutely want to have a breast pump by your side no matter what your plans are, especially the first week after you've had the baby. And by the time you need a breast pump, you're going to be in no condition to go out and buy one. So save yourself a whole ton of misery and get yourself one. I also found a bottle warmer that fits these bottles. I think that these are absolutely fantastic. If I could go back in time, get rid of my bottles, I would get these to replace it, absolutely. I put more than one option here for the boppy. The boppy pillow is for those that nurse and also for those who bottle feed as well. I put on the My Breast Friend because this one offers a little bit more height. So if you have a long torso, you may find you like this design a lot better and it's a lot more comfy for you and it's not hurting your back. This is by far another extremely versatile item that I have used. With my first child, I did make our own baby food. I found that made a pretty picky eater. So from then on, I've done baby-led weaning and we do smoothies starting at 6 months of age. So I'm puring something, say like a berry or something, and that gives me the versatility of being able to add supplements if I need to. For example, if my child is teething, I will add alfalfa tabs, grind those up into the smoothie. He has no idea that it's in there because it still tastes nice and sweet, the variety that I get. And I can put these in this pouch. The difference between these and the other ones out there, if you've gone to the store and you've bought baby food pouches, you notice how narrow the little nozzle is at the top. Those people that make pouches just like that, they don't stand up on their own. They tip over on you. They're very hard to fill because you're having to use all your hands to hold one and pour into it. They're extremely difficult to clean no matter how they open up because the openings are so small. I had like a Ziploc one on the bottom. It was like a Ziploc. And getting all the food out of those little creases was just about near impossible. I finally gave up and threw them away. They were also not very durable. These have lasted me, let's see, over 6 years, and I'm still using the same ones for both boys. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and they both love them. My 6-year-old sometimes likes to have a big smoothie cup. That's a steel cup with a straw. But every now and then he likes this because it's fantastic. And I get the no spill spout even now because boys will be boys, and I'm sure girls will do this too. Walk around and leave it somewhere or sit on it, and I don't need spills or stains anywhere. So I still do the no spill spout. And these are absolutely fantastic. I don't know what I would have done without them. They have helped so much, and I'm so grateful for this company. These down here are the very best bibs I've ever found. You can fold them up, throw them in the diaper bag. They unsnap that little pouch right there to clean out very easily. The neck is adjustable to the size of your baby as well. Absolutely wonderful. So I definitely promote that as well. A little high chair like this that you can strap into a chair is one of my favorites. The reason this is one of my favorites is because I can unstrap this from the chair and I can take the whole thing and throw it in the tub, or I can even take it outside and hose it down. But power blast stream of water, because kids are so messy and you wouldn't believe all the little places that food gets. The fact that I can just wash this off and let it drip dry and be ready for the next meal is absolutely wonderful. The cover also comes off so you can throw it in the laundry too. So something that's easy to clean that I don't have to get in every little corner with a cloth or a sponge saves so much time and misery. Okay, let's see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you guys about. These bath products. I have tried a lot of natural baby products out there. The great thing about babies is they don't produce skin oil like we do. So once you start adolescence, you start producing a lot more oil, and there's reason to use soap. There's absolutely no reason to use actual soap on babies because they don't need it, and it strips moisture away from their skin. You want something as gentle as possible, something that smells good, something that's not going to hurt their skin, but actually nurture it. And this brand, the Shaklee brand, by far has met those needs. I use the baby oil from day one. I'm massaging them as often as possible to prevent that peeling skin that you get. You want to trap the moisture in their skin when they're very little and they've just been born, because otherwise the evaporation is pretty extensive, and that's a lot of the weight loss that they experience from dehydration. So keep the skin moisturized. That's really helps. I hear nothing but rave reviews about these products, about how people have had skin problems with their children and it has cleared them up. Now, the most common products that I see added to baby registries over and over are Johnson & Johnson, and that just makes me cringe every time I see it, because that company has the longest history of causing asthma, skin problems, cancer with these little babies. Why do they deserve even $1 from us? Absolutely not. Want to go with a company that's never had any black marks on it and that people are saying this really has helped my family. And that's why I've chosen the Shaklee baby products. And here's some things that you may not think of that would be really helpful for the bath time experience. Really briefly about this, I do have disposable and cloth diapers on here for you to look at, and you can decide which ones are the best for you. I'm going to stand by what I say, that cloth diapers are way too bulky for newborns. It's a great idea, and if you want to mess with it, fine, but it just looks like it's straining way too much on their little hips. They're so tiny and delicate at that age. Having something slimmer like a disposable is a lot better, and especially during the first week when you've got meconium. And if you don't know what that is, please do look it up. All right, so down here is the brand of cloth diapers that I really love, is G Diapers. And you have 3 parts to it. You have a cloth insert. You can also get disposable inserts, which I don't really understand the point of. And you have the pouches. That's the waterproof part of it. And down here you have the exterior cloth type of them. So that's my absolute favorite. It fastens in the back. So if you go places and you're not transitioning to disposable when you have someone else caring for your child, for example, a church nursery, you do want to make sure that you have instructions, printed instructions with maybe a picture or two of how the diaper is supposed to go on, or every time you pick up your child, your diaper will be put on backwards because people are used to the tabs being in the front. Tabs are in the back to keep little hands away from them. And these diapers have worked extremely well for me. You can research other brands, but this one is by far my favorite. Now, when choosing cloth diapers, you want to make sure that you have a cream that does not harm your diaper, because otherwise it will not come out of the cloth. So regular creams for diaper rash are absolutely not cloth diaper friendly. Know that ahead of time and get one that is. And also, when you are looking for a diaper bag, get one that fits your needs. Cloth diapers take up a lot more space, so keep that in mind. This brand lasts and lasts, so if you are planning to have more than one child, invest in a brand that is going to stay with you from 3 to 4 to 5 kids. This one is very durable. This is the only laundry product that I have ever used since I had extreme problems with cloth diapering. And I was kind of in a little house on the prairie type situation with my first child, where I had a wash machine and no dryer, so I was hanging out all my diapers to line dry. it really taught me how many diapers that I really need and how quickly the turnover would happen. And also, I was looking for a laundry product that was cloth diaper safe. And there are some fantastic websites out there that'll give you the rundown of all the ones out there, say whether they're safe or not, say whether people like them or not. And I think at the time, one of the top rated ones was All Free and Clear. And I'm thinking back about 7 years now. So that's the one I used. And man, I had a problem around the corner that I had not anticipated. And when I researched it, apparently this is a common thing that everybody with cloth diapers does. After a while, even if you're using a cloth diaper safe detergent, it starts leaving little bits of film residue on the cloth diaper. And so you have to remove that. And the only way to remove it is what's called stripping the diapers. And that is a pretty nasty process where you have to boil a large pot of water and add something, a degreaser like Dawn detergent, something that you don't want on your baby at all, but we're putting this in our cloth diapers, and boil each diaper pad in that to release all of the residue left over from the detergent, and then put them through another wash cycle. Well, that's nasty. It smells bad. You're putting a toxic product onto the cloth, and you're also making a huge mess in your kitchen and creating a burn hazard. I burnt myself twice doing this. And I was so appalled by the whole thing that I talked to a friend of mine who had been telling me to try the Fresh Laundry that she used. It's from the Get Clean line, and I had told her, no, I can't do that. Yes, it looks absolutely great as far as the price goes, but it's not on the website that I saw for diaper-approved products. And she said, try it. It's a money-back guarantee. If you don't like it, you get your money back. So at this point, I was desperate enough. I tried it. And not only have I not stripped any diapers at all from that day, and you're supposed to do it every couple of months, I haven't needed to. No problems whatsoever, no residue whatsoever. Also, the diaper rashes that we were combating all went away as well. So my child's skin improved, and I've never had to do that nasty business again, which is really fantastic. So here are some other things that you want to consider when doing cloth diapering. This pail is incredibly hard to find because it is not usually available in the United States. However, it is the perfect size for not breaking your back. So if you can't find this exact one, think about that. Think about the size when you're looking for one. I do find that a pack and play, even if you're planning on not being a traveling mom, is so wonderful, especially within the first few months, because this sitting right next to your bed, you can hold everything you need. You can change your baby right here, even if you don't put your baby to sleep. This whole area can be used for storage. So you've got all your burp cloths and your diapers and your wipes and everything you need right there. You don't have to leave the room to go get those things, and that makes life so much easier. So read about these items here. These are just for you to look at, and you can choose which ones you like the best. I did a lot of research on mattress pads, and that's going to change over the years. So I believe I did this research last year, and you can look at it and see if you like that. And this is a product right here, the Cloud Beach Plush Sheet that we have used. Having a glider was also wonderful. And some other niceties. This is the best humidifier that I have found. The Vicks one is fantastic. It's pretty. It puts a little starry night up on the sky. However, it has a filter that no matter what, even the ones with the silver in them, they mold and they get nasty. This has no filter, and I haven't had to worry about that. I just wash it out every now and then, and it's been perfectly fine. Also, when getting suction for your baby's nose, you want to make sure you can get something that's easy to clean. So this is an option for you to look at. You can look at others. The traditional bulb ones, you can never get in there and fully clean them, and they will form mold. So keep that in mind. Stay away from those. Baby gates, if you can get a metal one, all the better. It'll hold up better, less chance of it crashing down and hurting anybody. And some other items for you to look at. I think I have sufficient notes on those. And let's go down here. Having a home cooked meal, I put in a lot of explanation here. You want to put in
exactly what you want. Be as specific and brief as possible because people aren't going to have the time to go through a whole bunch of details. So you just want to put in the important points. Some other things that I have found helpful for me, and I have been so grateful for, would definitely want to have these items again. And all the way down to what we use in the diaper pail and what is safe to have around our kids. I hope that this has really helped a lot and gives you a good idea of what would go on a brand new baby list. And feel free to click on any item. So for example, let's click on this one. You can just click on it like that. And now once you've added your baby list, button up here, you add to baby list, and it'll ask you which baby list you want to add it to, and you can add it to your own. So if that's the exact product that you want, you can do that. And if it's not the exact product you want to look for some other options, it'll at least give you an idea of what there is out there, and you can do some research and then add your item of choice to yours. Also, I do custom baby lists for people. I have done this many times. I do charge for this service because it does take time to do, and I want to make sure that it's done in a way that's perfect for you and really, really helps you out. So if you don't have time to make your own baby list and you'd like me to do it for you, you can send me your specifics and I will customize one exactly for you. And so feel free to contact me about that. You can make a comment below or just contact me. Well, best wishes to you, first-time moms especially, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching.